through headset.
3, 2, 1, go!
We are,
And Bryce Graskowski.
and this is 20 Minutes of Fitness. How's it going, Bryce?
Good, Paul. How you doing?
Oh, I'm pretty excited, buddy. We finally got this all queued up, I think. It's been a little bit of a painful process
Sweating.
to try to get the sound quality where it's supposed to be.
Yep.
Hopefully, you guys are all at home thinking, damn, they sound good.
Yeah, and hopefully the video also has decent
And that
sound
weird
quality.
sound that we have that just happened there,
Yeah,
that just happens.
and we don't know why.
We don't know.
We also don't know which is going to hear it.
And it only comes through on our headphones, we think. But now
I think
that
it comes
the
through on
live,
the, live
feed is
yeah.
also through that, they're going to hear it too.
Yep.
So if you're watching this on YouTube right now and you're like, what the
What was
what's that?
that?
It's aliens.
It's there's we're in a high traffic airlane zone or something.
Something
There it is.
weird. Oh, there it is again.
No
So-
idea. Anybody out there know what the hell that is?
I guess
Let us know.
from you YouTube subscribers, because I don't think it comes through
It
on
doesn't
the
come through on the
podcast.
podcast, right? Well,
So-
whatever. Anyway, we're on YouTube now, guys, so you can watch us, so you can put a visual to this amazing bullshit.
So on that note, how's the arms race coming?
Good. I'm pretty sure I'm winning. What's up? What you got?
Oh,
So we have the arms race started last week, I guess, officially.
it did. We have
Now that we
how
got
many
our
people
bars.
signed up for it? Quite a few.
Yeah, let me get the official measuring tape.
I'm going to say there's like 8 of us.
At least this is the official measuring tape. It is a Disneyland badge.
Ooh, Star
strap.
Wars.
So we strapped that around the old arm. We've got them all marked down on the backside. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we have 8. You're right.
17. Wow.
17. We have 8, maybe 9.
And who had the biggest arms out of all 8 people?
Pretty sure me.
Okay. So it was definitely me.
It was you.
Who had the smallest arms? Tommy?
Well, Tommy.
Probably.
Yeah,
That makes sense.
That makes sense. 100-pound girl.
So me having the biggest arms, her having the smallest, kind of makes sense. I was a little surprised.
AJ was second smallest. So
Yes, not
just wanna
Edge.
point that out. Yeah,
Actually,
and then
yeah,
Angela.
AJ, yeah. That's
Yeah.
true.
So we got a couple girls in it. Anyway, that'll be fun.
Yeah.
Get beat by some girls.
And Mr. Pacheco, who looks like he has huge arms, actually has pretty
Average arms.
same size as you anyway.
He and CT.
Yeah. Oh, there you
Two
go.
people that
CT's in on too. Oh, cool.
They look like they have giant arms, yet
Yeah, not so big.
half
Whereas
inch bigger
I
than
don't look like I have humongous arms, but it's just because I'm that big.
You're a bigger person.
I'm a big
You're a
person.
bigger man than I.
I guess so.
Yeah.
So speaking of
What do we
having
got?
bigger arms, how well is that going to help us in this upcoming Saturday's competition that the
Ooh.
20 Minutes Fitness team is competing in?
Battle for the Bulge, is it called? Battle Buddies. Battle Buddies.
Battle Buddies.
We're the
We're gonna
Battle Buddies.
Buddy.
Yes, 20-minute fitness will be in the house representing.
So stop by. Say hi.
Bigger arms aren't going to help us at all.
No.
All the hours we've put into this week's
What?
arms race.
Sorry, I heard the alien thing.
Yeah,
again.
the alien thing. All the hours we've put into curls this week.
Yeah.
They're actually going to pretty much just took away from our training time of real shit.
And might even, if we gained bigger arms, probably it'd be to our detriment.
Probably.
for
The front
CrossFit.
rack's even worse now.
Yeah.
Tighten those arms up a
Tighten
little
those
bit.
arms. Make them a little heavier.
The thruster rod will be amazing.
There we go. Actually, that thruster rod, my arms were fried after.
Oh yeah, you did that.
Oh my god.
Oh good. At least one of us did it.
Oh, it was hard.
We didn't practice anything together.
Oh, and I say the thruster rod, I mean the one that you programmed the road qualifiers for Monday.
Oh, you didn't.
No. The ones for this weekend haven't done one of
Well,
them.
who knows what they are because they haven't released the standards video, so we're not real sure how it goes down.
So
we can
Kaika,
assume.
if you're listening, put out the standards
we
video.
need some standards.
And Kaika, if you're not listening, why the fuck aren't you listening?
Yeah, that's right.
Start
We're
listening.
Yeah.
Okay, so if we are competing on Saturday like we are,
Okay, we have 7 teams from this gym.
7 teams.
Or 8. 7, I think.
7.
Yeah.
One less than the arms race, so it's not as popular as the arms race.
Ooh, not as popular as the arms race.
What do we need to do day of, week of, month of?
Well, training, right? For training purposes, we're going to probably ease back a little bit the week of, right? We could keep our cardio high earlier in the week. I wouldn't go too crazy with like heavy strength training. Don't do heavy deadlifts during the week.
No, save that for end of last week.
Yeah, exactly. Last Friday.
I think Friday we did heavy deadlifts.
Of course. Well, no, not really. We did sets of 7. That's not heavy deadlifts.
Yeah, but you know,
It's strength work,
425.
yeah.
I went 435, so it was real heavy for me.
What? I beat your ass hard on that one.
Yeah, because you gamed it, you fucker.
I didn't game shit.
He did 405 twice so that he would beat my number.
I actually
Because he didn't do his max higher
Let
than
me
mine.
set this right. I did 335
Okay.
for my first set, 405 second set, 425 my last set. That beat you by 400 pounds. Then I decided to bury you by doing a fourth set at 405. And then I just eliminated the 335 as a warm-up.
Oh, okay. Because you're 335, I did 350.
So I already had you.
So I just did it in a faster fashion.
I had you, and then I decided to add insult to injury by basically somebody else was still lifting, and I said, "Oh, let me grab that." Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to start gaming it more so that I can beat everybody because it's funny. A lot of the times
Well, it's
with
funny.
these lifts,
Yeah.
I don't game it, and I'll have the heaviest lift by a significant portion,
Right.
but I'll get beat by
Well, I wasn't gaming that.
Scrappy will beat me, and I'll be like, how the did Scrappy beat me? And it's because he did
Killed that front squat the other
225
day.
over and over and over again compared to I just started at 135
Right.
and counted that set.
Anyway,
Just saying.
gaming the competition.
Oh,
day.
competition. Well, it depends
so
what,
the week-
that's gaming competition
Absolutely.
too. Fucking
So the
Scrappy.
week of, we'll talk about so training. You're not going to want to go heavy.
No.
Avoid strength training.
So let's say no more than what? 80%? 5 days?
Yeah, 80%.
Something like that?
5 days out, 80, 85. Maybe, like if you're doing a snatch or clean and jerk, maybe go up to 85. Because that's not really strength, that's skill, right?
Yeah, and you're not getting super tired from
But
that.
for, like,
but I wouldn't do big sets at
Deadlift,
85%.
back squats, the strength builders, bench press, front squat even.
Now, what would you recommend as far as
Stay away from 80.
keeping our hands good? Like, should we be doing like wads with like a shit ton of pull-ups and muscle-ups?
Absolutely not.
Damn it.
Nope. Definitely not. Like today's WOD, you shouldn't be doing the bar muscle ups. You could do the
definitely
pull ups.
going to.
It's low reps. It's 3, 6, 9, 2. We're doing the Rogue Invitational online qualifiers this week. So this one is the 3, 6, 9, 12 reps of pull ups and squat cleans, and then you do 12, 9, 6, 3 of bar muscle ups and squat cleans. So anybody out there that's done that one, yeah, and your bar muscle ups aren't the prettiest. So
Hey.
I would stay away from.
I don't know about that.
That's generally a high rep bar muscle up and a low rep pull up. So you can do the pull up portion and then just tone it down on the bar muscle ups, or just do singles. Right? You're gonna rip on the trying to link them together and getting tired. So
And I think I'm going to live to regret this.
yeah, you're gonna do it. Nice.
I'm just going to do it.
awesome. Maybe I'll do it and wreck my shoulder more.
But
Yeah.
I agree that
In
do what I
general.
say, not what I do.
Sure.
It's
So-
not a good idea to do a workout like this just
2
because it
days
was
out,
broken.
3 days out.
3
So
days
yeah,
out.
you're going to want to avoid anything crazy 3 days out. Avoid ripping your hands. Definitely the week of. Avoid heavy strength work, and then no more than 85% on like Oli lifts, and under 80% if you are doing any strength. Then I would say for rest days, that's the big one.
Yes.
Everybody always, oh, should I rest today? Should I rest tomorrow? Should I rest Thursday, Friday?
Take all the rest days.
Take them all off. That's my move. We know that.
So I personally like to take the day before off, even though I know that's not what's typically recommended.
Yep.
So I'll typically try to do a chill day 2 days out.
So
and
Thursday.
then-
So in this case, it's on Saturday. So we're at Thursday.
So
You're gonna
Thursday
do
I'm
what?
going to run or something along those lines just to move my,
Yep.
like try to flush everything. And then the following day I'm going to just take a total rest day,
Okay.
which is opposite of what
I
a
would
lot
do.
of people would recommend.
I would actually stick to my normal day. Thursday, I always take a rest day sometimes, but it's my scheduled rest day, whether I
Yeah.
take it or not. So Thursday, I'm going to take a rest day, and then Friday, I'm going to look at doing just the movements. Like we know we're doing pull-ups, so chest to bar. Are we doing chest to bar?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Honestly, I haven't really looked at it. To be
Yeah,
honest.
there's the problem.
Really haven't.
I'd
Even
crank-
if he had videos, I still haven't seen them. So
I'd hit some low rep toes to bars. I don't want to tax my abs too much. They don't seem to recover instantly. So,
so yesterday, should we have done 60 toes to bar?
yeah, that's fine.
Okay, just check it.
Yeah. Toes to bar, I might do, a few sets of 10,
Okay.
5, 10, just to make sure I've got my, the movement. And
So
then-
should you practice doing sets of 15 because that's what we're going to do day of?
Nah, I don't want to tax it.
That's
that
too much.
I just want to make sure,
Just make sure you're
my
feeling good
movement's
before.
there.
Yeah.
The joints are moving, stretching it out a little bit.
Without actually getting tired.
Yeah, I don't want to do any muscle damage. So,
Okay.
not that 15 is going to do much, but
Yep.
if I do multiple sets, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, light work, technique work. That's what I was looking for. The word technique. Definitely Oli lifting technique.
Oli.
Empty barbell.
Yeah. Especially if you're going for a max snatch.
Max
and I'm going for a max clean
I
and jerk.
definitely need to make sure
Move
I'm
through the motions a little bit. At not even lightweight, maybe like a moderate weight.
Yeah.
Like maybe like 70%.
Yeah,
80%.
I would go up to that. And you're doing single rep, right?
Yeah.
We're training for a single rep for Saturday, so I'm not going to do sets of 3. I'm going to do 1, take a few minutes
Drop
off
it,
if
take
it
a
felt
little
good.
rest.
I'll stay at that weight or go up a little bit.
Or maybe work
hit
on a
another
hang
one.
movement, so that way you're working on that technique
Yeah,
a little bit more.
and
So
for like you're going to be doing a squat clean, squat clean and jerk,
I would think so.
and you're looking to go heavy. I would stay away from a lot of squat cleans just to keep your
Jackass.
leg. Yeah, same thing. You shouldn't
You
do that.
program a squat clean
That's right,
workout.
squat cleans. Yeah, I didn't program this.
Well, you
did.
You put it on the schedule.
Yeah, I scheduled it.
But that being said, I'm okay with doing today because it only gets up to 185,
it's super
which is
light.
not
That's the other thing.
heavy.
Yeah.
And it's not actually that many reps either.
No, it's
So-
pretty low key. And you don't. You can do this, Wad. Just don't go out to finish it in the time cap.
Yeah, this isn't.
Don't go
like-
intensity.
That's right.
This isn't high rep or high weight. So
I
just
guess that'd be
stay
a good way to say it is don't compete the week of your competition.
Yeah, definitely.
So,
Stay moderate.
Some days
intensity.
we come into the gym and we compete against the other people in the gym, and some days
Yeah.
we come up here to get better.
Yeah.
Today is a day that we should just get better.
Yeah. Tone
Although
it
I'll
back.
probably win.
Tone it down to 75, 80. Yeah, because I'm not going to do it, and you know that.
That's true. You would kick my ass at this workout, no question.
I might try. I'll probably do the first half. I'll probably stay away from the muscle ups because my shoulders.
Yeah, that's probably a wise choice.
I'm just giving it any second I can of rest until the big day, and then hope I don't destroy it.
So what about for some of the other teams? Like we've talked a lot about us as far as what we should be doing.
Yeah. Well, no, this is
Is that
what
the same
everybody
thing
should be doing.
for
Absolutely.
like a rookie like JT?
Sure, absolutely. So we have 7 teams. So, and they're all various. Some are scaled, some are masters, some are RX.
How about the old people like Stu and Scrappy?
Stu and Scrappy, they should probably take the month off. No, they same thing. Take Thursday off. Light technique work. Chuck was in here this morning. Instead of doing the WOD, he came in and he did built up to a heavy jerk just
Okay.
to make sure his
Just so he can just
because his
practice the
technique
jerk.
is the problem. Yeah. So he only worked up to like 200. So and his goal.
So 90% for him.
Yeah,
I'm just
not
kidding.
quite, but close.
Sorry, Chuck. Just bug anybody.
It's close. His aim is 235. So.
Oh, okay. So actually,
So he wanted to make sure that his split jerk, was working because he knows he could clean it. So
is that why Scrappy's goal is 236?
probably it is now.
Okay. So now what about food? Let's talk about nutrition.
Well, hold on. You should also be throughout the week
Well-
doing Ramwad or
Oh, yes.
stretching.
Stretching
every
for
day.
Sure. So I've been doing Ramwad every
Yeah.
day, trying to get my quads to lighten up.
Because
They're
while
really tight.
you can do all the strength
Oh,
work, and
aliens.
strength work isn't going to do shit for you the week of.
Yes.
But stretching
Yes.
might give you a quarter inch more of flexion and
Yeah.
extension and be
I
the
agree.
difference between a 3 reps and no reps, and that's
Especially
that's
if you have a
win.
problem with shoulder mobility.
Yeah.
Shoulders, you can really make a big difference for. Like
In a
your
week.
legs, you'll kind of fight through them.
Yeah.
But your shoulders is the difference between a good position and not.
Absolutely.
So if you have bad shoulders, you should be working hard every day and probably crossover
Especially,
symmetry.
and think about it, if you don't, most people, they don't do enough mobility work. So if
Yeah.
you all of a sudden do a week and a half of every day, man, it's going to be light years.
And if you're only just listening to this today, then I guess you got 3 days. So start doing mobilization.
Right. Yeah. You're going to put this up today. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, mobilization all week. Also technique work all week. Dial
Yeah.
down the intensity. Make your reps as perfect as you can in the workouts.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not training in this week. You are preparing.
Yes.
Right. And that's a better way to look at it.
Yeah. You're not trying to get better. You're just trying to
Exactly.
dial in whatever you got.
Knock some rust off and tweak that little last bit of position. And that's the week of, I'd say,
Okay.
straight across the board.
Now nutrition.
Now nutrition. All right.
What do I eat?
What do you eat? How did you get so big, Paul?
Genetic.
I assume you eat pounds of elk every day.
Just straight bison. My
Bison.
high school team was the bison.
Oh, nice.
And I lived close
And
to
you
the
ate
bison.
the mascot? That's fucked
Yeah.
up, man.
It's how it was.
Yeah.
No, I have been eating this week very clean, partially
Okay.
because of the nutrition challenge.
Sure.
But trying to eat basically just protein and vegetables as my carbs as much as can. And so that being said, I have been taking extra protein. So I've been taking casein protein before bed, which I haven't been otherwise right now.
Okay. So
because I want to add a little bit of extra musculature recovery.
Okay. Yep.
I would suggest that you shouldn't be trying to diet the week of a competition.
No, you definitely, I would say, be in a calorie excess all week.
But not in like a McDonald's.
Not garbage.
But not.
Garbage. Yeah, don't do garbage.
And for you on YouTube, you guys are noticing weird things that just happened there.
Yeah.
Maybe.
That's true. They probably heard that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so don't eat garbage. Stick with your clean food, right? And then don't start trying to cut because you want to look better for the pictures they're going to take. Oh, don't start doing arms challenges.
Okay. And then what about immediately before? The old advantage is that you're supposed to like pound a big lasagna.
Load.
Yeah, lasagna.
Yeah. No,
Or
don't.
Cheeseburgers.
My guess is the carbo load, it might help you sleep better, which is a good thing, but it's probably going to make you feel like shit the next day, especially if you don't eat high carb and high sugar meals.
Yeah, you'll be shitting.
You're going to be
bad.
like, oh, God, I feel like I'm fucking walking in quicksand. So
Yeah.
I would just eat your normal day. And again, don't cut out meals. Don't miss a meal within a couple days out.
And depending on how taxing this is going to be for you, like for us, we do enough competitions that our bodies are pretty used to it. I know that like for the Ironman, a lot of people carb load before it because they have so much expenditure of calories going out. So what I did for the Ironman is I upped my carb intake for a week prior.
Okay.
Just more than what I would normally have of carbs specifically to have a little bit extra in the tank.
Sure.
But the night before, I didn't eat anything different or normal from what I
I want to feel good in the morning. I want to feel light. I don't want to feel like I, backed up or any shit like that.
Now, morning of.
So here's the thing. Morning of. Most competitions start at some asshole hour. Like they have a check-in of 6 o'clock to 6:45. And it's like, that means, luckily this one's in our backyard, but if it's on the other side of the island, you got to wake up and you have an hour drive, right? And you got to be there at 5:30, or you got to leave your house at 5:30. You got to wake up at 5, and you wake up at 7:30. 2 hour difference sucks, right?
Yeah.
Because you're probably not going to bed any sooner.
No,
a lot of people
should.
And a lot of people, you should, but a lot of people are so excited the day before, too. They get antsy, and they actually
have a hard time sleeping.
They go to bed later, right? So you're already sleep deprived. You're not going to wake up with enough time to eat, to make a meal, eat maybe what you normally eat, or what you should be eating to fuel a workout, or let alone 5, which is what we're going to be doing this weekend, or this Saturday. I typically will hard boil eggs and stuff the night before, partially, soft boil, whatever it's called. But that way, when I'm going out the door,
protein's ready to rock.
I have everything prepackaged for the entire day, but that way I have 2 hard boiled eggs and usually an apple on the ride to the competition.
Okay. Yeah. So you eat that while you're driving?
Yep.
Okay.
That way, by the time I get there, I've eaten. I didn't have to wake up.
Pre-peel them?
No.
Oh, so that's safe.
So you don't have to pre-peel. Yeah.
Peel them while you're driving?
So here's what you do. You soak them in vinegar.
Oh.
I don't know how long that takes, but it kills the shell. Takes the shell away. That's why when you buy them at the store, they're in that liquid. Yeah, it's usually soak them in vinegar and it gets rid of the shell. People don't peel those ones you buy at the store.
Yeah, no, I knew that, but I don't like the idea of it.
No, it's disgusting.
Yeah. I feel like peeling was a good thing.
Yeah. I peel them while I drive, throw it out the window.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Asshole.
So I don't like to eat any solids on the day of a competition
and coffee
in the morning. So I typically like to have coffee and protein shake.
Okay.
And then if anything, I'll have like a protein bar or like something for a little bit of solids. But I don't like to have much solids at the beginning of the workouts, just because I feel like it makes me have to poop more.
I like the apple.
Yeah.
I don't know why. And I don't eat apples normally, so that day it's special.
And I'll sometimes do a banana before, which I don't really eat much bananas.
That too.
But banana morning of the potassium's good for you, I think.
Sure.
Makes me feel good about myself.
And actually, that's what I would suggest during the workout, during the competition, because a lot of times you have about an hour between events, so you can't really fit a real meal in there with any kind of fat or anything like that, because it's going to slow you down. And so you typically
unless there is a big delay, in which case you should have.
If there's an hour and a half between the end of your last one and your next one, instead of eating your post-workout meal, or shake,
Yeah.
which is what I
Have a
suggest.
real meal.
Have a real meal, real food right away. Have it ready right away. Hit that, and then by the time your next event's up, you're going to feel way better.
Yeah.
Versus if you have an hour, you're probably going to want to hit that post-workout shake right away, and then maybe nuts or maybe a hard-boiled egg.
Some of these.
These nuts.
These nuts.
Even a nuts thing is actually, if you think about it, it's high fat and it's not really a great idea.
No.
Because a handful of nuts isn't very helpful.
Oh, it can be. Okay.
Right as I said, I'm a handful of nuts.
Like a handful of nuts isn't helpful.
If it's more than a handful, it's too much nut.
Okay. And then other stuff. What else should we do for a comp?
Let's see. We're looking at our board here.
That's a nice board.
Yeah,
Looks like a broken TV.
Westinghouse made it.
Oh.
It's a Westinghouse blackboard.
Does it take DVDs?
Yes, it does. It does still work. We can turn it on and watch something. Also, you want to bring some sort of water with hydration, electrolyte
Yes, that's
drops.
a good point. Not just water, but like
Yeah. In the
Hydrox
last
or
couple competitions, because I
Gatorade or
did so poor. I do so poorly at drinking
Coconut water?
Yeah, I don't know. It's high sugar, but
but it has good
it has
electrolytes.
electrolytes. Yeah, I don't know.
I drank a lot of coconut water in the Ironman. Good
Yeah,
choice.
the last few events I've done really poorly at drinking anything except for tons of coffee, and I've cramped up like the last 3 events.
Oh, maybe no creatine day of?
Definitely no creatine. Yeah,
Yes, creatine
creatine
absorbs
will
water.
absorb it. Yeah, you want to have that probably not that day. Have it at night afterwards if you want it.
There you go.
If you want to keep your numbers up, but you're not gonna
You're not
lose
gonna
any
deplete in
anyway.
a day.
You
It's not
could
gonna matter.
actually stop a couple days ahead. That probably wouldn't hurt at all.
Yeah.
It might help you if you cramp up. I would actually suggest that just cut that down and eat more. Eat a couple bananas. Do some magnesium, potassium stuff beforehand. Plan that too during your week. That'd be a good idea. If you are prone to that. So I should have been eating bananas and shit like that all week. I didn't have any. I had a lot of coffee though.
Okay. Coffee's
Super
good.
dehydrated.
Well, and coffee
My
is...
urine is orange, Paul.
The coffee's
is that
good
a problem?
because it is going to have lots of caffeine in it, and that's going to wake you up and get you like jacked for the comp.
It won't. I drink 14 cups a day. I'm so dehydrated, Paul.
Yeah.
That's why my arms are so small.
Oh, there you go. If you could just get hydrated, you'd be fine.
If to win the arms race on whatever day we decide it's going to end, we have no idea. I'm just going to drink a glass of water. And
So should we
gain 20
determine
pounds.
that now?
Not right now.
Okay.
Let's finish this damn talk.
Oh yeah, we're in the middle of talking.
All right, we have other shit to bring.
Okay, so I like to bring a comfortable chair,
Yes.
not an uncomfortable chair, but a comfortable chair.
One. Don't bring those camping chairs the fold-up ones. They're not that comfortable. They're kind
I-
of slumped over.
I have a comfortable one of those.
Okay.
But
it's
I
fine
agree.
to have a folding
The
chair.
shitty
Just
ones
make sure
suck.
it's a good fit.
Because you don't want to bring just a shitty chair. You don't want to pull a Stu and bring like a metal chair from the office.
Oh God, that's
He's
awful.
brought like a flexible
hilarious.
metal chair before.
Yeah, I would bring a comfortable chair. I would bring a blanket so you could lay on the ground if you want. Maybe
Yeah.
a foam roller,
A foam roller's a good idea.
a pillow.
I often
Or
bring
use your
my
bag.
Hypervolt.
Yeah, Hypervolt. Yeah, any. I'm gonna bring
Recovery
my
stuff.
I'm bringing my electronic stimulator because I'm
Oh.
gonna have that stuck to me
For your shoulder.
while I snatch, and then right when I finish snatching, run over and attach it in the middle of lifts because that's how shitty it's gonna feel. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah,
Tylenol maybe?
Tylenol. Chair, shade. Bring some sort of shade if you're in Hawaii. It's
Yeah.
hot outside. If you're going to be sitting outside, bring some shade.
Yep.
Also,
Headphones?
it rains. Headphones, so you could blank everybody out. Headphones and sunglasses, so they don't know if your eyes are open or not. They leave you alone.
And if you're at Alakai,
Yeah.
don't put your tent on the side of the road that has all the sprinklers go off. Just saying.
That's funny.
That's happened. I told everybody it was going to happen at the last comp.
Yeah.
And then sure enough, it happened and sprinklers went off. Everybody.
And the last one, which you're probably going to have anyway, is your phone.
But more specifically, we need to bring our phone for what purpose?
To listen to 20 minutes of fitness.
No.
You could listen to like 8 of our shows at least in that day.
Easy.
Easy. And you'd get
Some
better
of our
at
shows are really short. This one's 24 minutes so far.
You'd get better at CrossFit that day.
Better.
You should listen to all of them beforehand. Shit,
then
that's what
again-
we should have told them. 5 days out, start listening to our podcast.
They can still make it happen.
This
between
is
now and
number
then.
31.
Is it?
So that's 60 minutes of fitness. 620 minutes of fitness.
Except that we actually talk for more like
Yeah, I know.
25 minutes, 30 minutes.
It's more like 700 minutes of fitness.
My intention when we started this was it would actually be 20 minutes every time, and then we realized that it just wasn't long enough, and people were telling us it wasn't long enough.
So your phone, and that's actually to set your timer so you don't miss your heat.
How many times have you missed your heat, Bryce?
I've never missed my heat.
Me neither. I've definitely been coming into the warm-up area to start warming up and found out that I was supposed to be on the floor and that everybody was waiting for
The
it.
worst was Ben and I had my shoes off. They're inside saying, Bryce, Ben, where are you? Bryce, Ben. And they're like, last call. Somebody came out, got us. We ran in. I had no shoes on. 3, 2, 1, go. I decided it was time to take a selfie with our judge,
Yep.
who ironically was a Kaika.
Nice.
And then Ben did his couple lifts while I put my shoes on.
Okay.
This is a 5-minute strength.
Oh, so lots of
WOD.
time to put your shoes
Oh,
on.
lots of time. And then I opened with a like a power clean, squat clean, front squat complex.
Oh, yeah,
I opened it at like 245, which
Okay,
was
so lightweight.
which was my goal weight.
yeah. Okay.
So I opened it with my closer.
But you pulled it off.
I pulled it off, and I added some weight and got that too.
Nice.
Didn't do a lot for my elbow.
Oh,
That kind of hurt. 245 cold for 3.
yeah.
Yeah, but whatever. That was the closest we got. So bring your phone. Make sure you know what your heat is, because that's what happened to us and you.
Schedule it.
Yeah, make sure you look at all the numbers.
Yep.
When
Or
I-
at least find out that somebody else is paying attention and know what heat they're in. That's my
There you go.
strategy.
Yeah, that's
typically.
usually what I do.
I just know who's in my heat and be like, oh, well, if Dan.
Yes, we're probably not going to do very well this weekend because we're going to miss a WOD, is what you're saying.
That might happen.
What I'm going to try to do with Cupids is have all the heats in your email, but have, like, it'll say whatever your team is. Paul's team. Paul and Ree, we'll say. It'll say Paul and Ree, and it'll have heat 1 this time, not heat 1, event 1 this time, event 2 this time, so it'll have it spelled out for you. Whoa, what was that?
We went over the time that has
Oh,
that
man,
in
we
it,
had a
so
time
that
cap
went
on
up.
that, I guess.
Okay.
But yeah, that's what I'm going to try to do with Cupids, which we're a month and, 5 weeks away from Cupids?
I don't know what to do about that.
I don't know. Don't worry about
It's gone
it.
now.
It's just there. 5 weeks away from Cupids, so get registered for that.
Sign up if you're not already.
Here's the thing. You want to register early because it's first come, first serve on the heats. So if you sign up first, which, let's take the RX division. I believe Akaika signed up first. Not the first to sign up, but the first RXer.
Okay.
He's going to get the best spot in the first event.
Oh.
So he's going to go in the last heat of RXers and in the spot by the door.
Okay.
So all the guys that wait till the last minute are going to get the worst heat, worst spot. I don't care what their ability is, right?
Okay.
So it's going to help.
Yeah.
At least in one WOD.
Yeah.
So
A little bit. Yeah.
yeah, and even in the final, we'll give them the better spot or whatever. You know what I mean?
Okay.
We'll
Little
go by
perk
that.
for signing up early.
Maybe it's the tiebreaker.
Oh.
That would be funny.
The tiebreaker for the final is whoever's starting up first.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Keep people from signing up last minute, right?
I guess so.
Maybe not. Is that it?
I think that's all we got.
Okay.
I'm going to try to make the barbell crash sound again, but I don't know how to do that without disturbing things, so just hold on.
And then we'll figure out our. We still have the arms race timeline to figure out, which we have no idea right now.
Should we do a month?
No,
That's not long enough to build our arms.
not really.
6 months?
I want to build at least 3-4 inches.
Okay, I'm not going to try to add the sound
No,
at the
don't
end because
bother.
I'm fucking things up here.
All right. We'll just go with 2 months.
3 months.
Fuck, 3. That's
It's
a
going
long
to take
ass
some time to build your arms at all.
All right, 3 months.
3 months from Monday,
This past Monday.
this past Monday.
Why don't we just say April Fool's Day?
April Fool's Day, there we go. We have to measure out on April Fool's.
It sounds like a good idea.
Okay, so if you guys are in the comp, pay attention.
That's right.
Oh,
That's it. We're done.
shit.
Just hit end.
Okay, hopefully I didn't fuck things up.
You probably did.
Peace.
All right, later.